Anime Rocker MCK here, back with another video, and today I am doing a review of the Fairy Tail manga box set 1 and 2. So let's get started. First up, we have box set 1. The artwork on this is amazing. This came in pretty good condition for Amazon. This I paid $56 for altogether. You're going to be getting volumes 1 through 11 on here. So this pretty much starts the big Fairy Tail arc. We learn about Natsu, who is the main character of Fairy Tail. Lucy plays a big role in these first couple of volumes. We learn more about her backstory, about how she ran away from her father and why she wanted to join Fairy Tail, and learning about how she can control her keys because she is a crystal key Fairy Tail. I guess is what she does. I don't really know too much about Fairy Tail. I'm still kind of reading it and figuring out. I haven't watched the anime, but so far the manga is pretty good. The only problems I have with these box sets is this ends in the middle of the big fight. The big arc this ends on is going to be the Tower of Heaven. This is where we meet the character named Jula, who kinda is a bad guy, good guy, very in between. He's bad so far in this, and then the second box set, he turns good. He's a very unique character to Fairy Tail. He's there no matter where they seem to go. And this, he creates a Tower of Heaven, which is pretty much to destroy Fairy Tail. He wants to bring back his master to life. Urza Scarlet, I think that's how you say it, I'm not very sure. That's the spelling there. We find out that they have been young friends since childhood, and that she knew him this entire time. Now, the box set ends in the middle of the big fight for that. So I don't like that with this box set. And box set 2 is where it kicks off with the ending. Here is box set 2. So we find out what happens at the end of that arc, and then we're immediately transformed into another one, where they take a crew from every different fairy ward, which is like Fairy Tail, and they have to bring it to destroy this main beast. This beast-like creature is called Nirvana, who pretty much has the power to destroy everything in Fairy Tail and the world that they live in. So they gather everyone from different fairy wards, and they go out on this massive journey. There we meet Julia again, but this time he's a good guy. He's not bad. He doesn't remember any of his memory and actually helps out Natsu and the gang. Now, unfortunately, Nirvana gets taken control by the main villain there, and they have to stop it at the very end. After Natsu and the gang puts an end to Nirvana, they are now brought into another story arc, and this time they're transported to a whole nother world where Fairy Tail is completely different. Everything they know about each other is opposite. The Natsu there doesn't have any motion sickness and actually rides a bike. The Gray there ends up putting on more clothing instead of taking it off. Everything's completely opposite to how it is there. And they find out that the cat Happy has actually been brainwashed since the time it was born, to bringing the Dragon Slayers back into his home world. And that is where this ends. We end right in the middle of a fight scene, again, for the second time the manga box sets. This is where I don't like these box sets, because you need to continue to buy them to see where this arc ends. I do plan on getting volume 3, or box set 3, but it's just too expensive right now. For $73, I know it's going to get marked down on Amazon. It's the cheapest it's been. There's no reason for anyone to spend over $68 or $69 on these box sets, because they will get marked down. So that's where my problem comes with these box sets. It's not the story, because Fairy Tail so far is really good. I have nothing against it. It's not higher up there. I still think ones like Black Clover and Dragon Ball are better, but I haven't really read too much into it, and with those, I already know the entire story. But overall, with the 2 Fairy Tail box sets, I do suggest everyone picking them up if you want to read Fairy Tail, or if you want a nice way to hold your manga and want to sell them off in big bunches. I think it's going to be cheaper over time. Just buy the box sets. They did announce volume 6 will be coming out in August, so I don't know how many there is. I believe Fairy Tail ends on like 78 or 79, so we should have about 8 manga box sets for Fairy Tail. But let me know if you have these box sets and what you think about them down in the comment section below. If you like this video, and subscribe.